Alright guys, this is my last video of the night. I'm gonna stop bothering you guys for the night. With this update, I have a little different strategy than the other account. For one, my dragon's max, so I don't level up that, things like that. When it comes to emblems, it's similar to the same strategy that I have on the other account, as I'm in the same position. I'm ready to switch them over, but they're not really giving away those kind of points. I'm to a point where I'd have to spend a whole hell of a lot of money that I'm not going to spend in order to update them. So I'm going to keep updating these to the top level. I've already unlocked one ability to level those up, but I'm not going to until I start getting the points. Prestige statues, I'm working through other venues, through the events, whatever. I've already leveled most of those up to the point. These will all be up here pretty soon. They're not a huge jump, so I'm not stressing on it too much, but I am getting to the point where I'm want to be with those. They're giving away artifacts, so obviously been updating the artifacts. All these will be unlocked here shortly, so don't worry about that. They'll be up. When it comes to boat, right now, of course, I'm buying all the dragon stuff I can. When it comes to the enhancements, I'm trying to go for all level 6s on the enhancements. Buying the hero and buying the speed ups. I don't buy all the speed ups. I just buy some of them. I can go ahead and top those off though. That's only 1,000 points, so go ahead and do that while you guys are on here. When it comes to here, it's very similar to what I'm doing on the other account, except I'm not buying dragon stuff because I really don't need to. Other fact, I can't buy that many. I'm not gonna worry about it. I already got some lake gravel, so still working on these. Another thing I've been getting is the prestige banners, obviously silver and noble badges, because I'm unlocking T11. I'm almost at the point where I have all T11, so that'll happen here pretty soon. I'm buying the prestige banners, which people are, they don't add a whole lot, but I think it's a dead item, and I think that eventually I'm going to have to max them out. I got some maxed out buildings already. I'm working on some other ones. I'll get to how I'm doing that here in a minute. The biggest difference between the two accounts, I'm doing gyms here. The reason being is my gyms are further along. They added the new gyms to compensate for that. I'm going to try to level those up through the lucky shot. I got 3 more to level up, and then we're at the last level, which is like 1.5 million freaking points to level up, I think. Yeah, 1.6. So, and it only adds like 9%. So I'm not really worried about it. Once I get them up there, I get those last 3. So I'll leave this probably to gyms for 2-3 weeks, and I'll probably go to statues after that. Either statues or emblems. I'm debating that, but we'll see. I'm working on the new cards, which, as I said earlier, they're going to be adding, if they go on the same schedule they have been, they will be adding the summons for free coming up. Okay, I want to get the new statues or the new cards to level 5, or some of them to level 5 before that happens. So when I'm summoning nothing but them. I'm not spending a whole bunch on them. I'm already at 4 stars on them, headed to 5 stars. One of the biggest things I'm doing right now that the other account, when I get the points, I do a ceremony for the dragon. Here, my dragon's maxed. So what I'm doing is I'm buying banners with my extra, or with my points. You can get, god damn, that motherfucker didn't want to work. You can get a lot of banners quickly through those points. You get 50-60,000 points, which is not that hard to get. You can get 1,000 banners or something, and then you buy from the spirit or the spire. You get another 300 banners. That's 1,300. So things start adding up. I'm getting up there. I do have, like I said, have, and that's one of my other focuses, my little back focus, you might say. I do got some maxed ones. I do have some that I got to work on. So I'm working on it here, working on it here. So the biggest thing is, you know, I got to focus on these, and the reason being is if you're a medium spender or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, I wouldn't even call myself that anymore. I don't even think I spend medium anymore. Um, and this is why I wasn't worried about it when people were adding before. People were showing up with these crazy bonuses and blah blah. I'm like, dude, in like a month when they give away these artifacts, dude, that's gonna go away. These artifacts get, I mean, they add quickly. I mean, just me switching to one of these, um, from where I was is like 40% or something like that, and then 30% if I can get to one of these. So it's a huge ad. 36% between these two, and it's only 1,800. Only 1,800. So I will definitely be focusing on artifacts. It's one of my big things I wasn't worried too much about because we were all on that first cycle. All the big money spenders were on that second ad. The artifacts, emblems, things like that, where things were adding 20, 40, 50%. And when it came down to it, I knew they were about to come free, and it's going to be a huge ad. I think if I add from the orange I'm on to the next level, whatever it is, times two, I think it's like 70% ad just from that. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge jumps here pretty soon. That's what I was waiting for, and I was excited about was the artifacts given away free. Like for instance, if I add that, if I change them all the artifacts over, add the 70%, add the cards to the 5 star, that's like 150, 200% ad right there. So I'm not worried about it. It's all coming together like I want it to be, and it's gonna come together fast. I would really focus on those artifacts, people. If you can get those artifacts, switch to those newer artifacts, and you can get them leveled up at all whatsoever. That's a huge ad. Period. Um, and then they should be giving away the summons, so you should be able to get these cards here pretty soon. And then I'm not too far off. I've been saving up. I haven't spent a dime on this either. I've not spent a dime on the new equipment whatsoever. Um, and I've already got some that are pretty fucking close to it. I'm about 232 plus. I just mantle, so that's 400 and what 440 something. So out of 800 and something. So I'm about halfway to having Redeemer without spending a penny. Without spending a penny. So um, all these other people spend thousands on some of this stuff. That's what I laugh about. So this just a little thing. Now my strategies, you're not gonna get to go hold Avalon and be the greatest in the world. Okay, there's only one strategy to holding Avalon and becoming the king and being the strongest in the kingdom and blah blah blah. And that's called plastic. People, that's it. Other than that, you're not gonna get that. I am here to try to teach you or try to show you how to add these things cheap or free as quick as you possibly can. Um, for instance, I'm about to add some emblems and I'm about to add a statue, plus my artifacts are added. Once I get done with the T11, which I'm 2 buildings away from having a full T11, I will start on the research. I can add a ton of research, like 70%. I did the calculation. Well, I did some, so I'd say about 60%. So 60% plus a couple of statues, plus the artifacts at 70%. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. So, um, I just wanted to give you guys a couple of little heads up there on as far as my strategy towards things. I went with the gyms for now. I will probably change that in 2 to 3 weeks. Not gonna lie, but the 2 to 3 weeks, if I can get to that 700,000 one, which is right in the middle, I think it is. I can add two right there just from that. So yeah, 770. So 57. Yeah, so that's right. I'm right behind that. So 57,000 and then 770 or 570. I'm not too far away. So 57,000, 77,000. I can add probably another one there, and then the 148,000. I'm not too bad off. I only got 3 to add, so before I start worrying about it, and then we'll go back to that. I'll probably go back to the statues. I think emblems I'm gonna wait because I think it's coming up free. Let's see, they got summons, and then it should be emblems. They should be given away free. So a couple months I should be able to switch those over anyway. So as long as I have these emblems maxed out by then, I'll be ready to switch them over super easy. And with these 99-cent keys, I'll be all right. So I'll probably go with statues. So I'll stay with gems for 2 to 3 weeks, try to level up those 3 gems, and then I'll probably go to statues. But just giving you a little bit of piece of advice. Like I said, this is not advice to go hold Avalon with, but it's advice to save money and still stay strong. All right, so bear with me. I'll catch you on the next video.